But if you watch the show Enterprise, you'll see Shran. Jeffrey Combs is the guy who plays him. He also plays a Wei-Yun on Deep Space Nine. Welcome back, everyone. This is Panicking with GreyWolfs Den, and we are back with some more Stellaris, Star Trek New Horizons mod. Sorry we haven't been able to post anything on this video or on this game lately because we had a little issue. Had an issue with the mod and everything, and couldn't get everything quite worked out. So hopefully this got everything worked out now. Also, I wanted to let you guys know that Friday is the last day for the Star Trek Resurgence game we've been doing. It's the final episode coming out for it. And following that, we will be doing Star Trek Judgment Rights, which is an older Star Trek game. You know, bring a little bit of nostalgia back if anybody's played those old games. Also, this game will come out on the 7th, which will be the same day that Star Trek Lower Decks puts out a new season. And then the following day, the 8th, which is the same day Star Trek Resurgence comes out, is supposed to be a big Star Trek event going on Paramount. So if you guys want to check those out. They are, of course, not sponsoring me, but if you're a big Star Trek fan like I am, hey, you might be interested in it. And when we last left off, we had sent Archer and the Enterprise into the Expanse to deal with the Xindi issue. So hopefully that'll be resolved momentarily. We're going to keep doing what we're doing. Meantime, Idol Leader. Might have been talking about some of these other folks that we've got picked up, but Expedition Leader, what you mean? Oh, we have not sent Enterprise off yet. They are on the way to do that now. Okay, my fault. So we are sending Archer off now for that very mission. Well, science ships and everything, checking out stuff down here. One ship building a starbase as well. They're going to be surveying Alpha Centauri for a long time, but we'll get it taken care of. Let's see, we'll go ahead and start the research on the NX class. Go ahead and build the line. Alright, so we got a lot going on right now. We'll just finish that off. Starbase here, okay. And has in-build a mining station on that. We're gonna leave that be for now. And research. Oh, we got some shields. That'll be good. We can go ahead and get them on our ships. Offer association status, not right now. Sorry. Where's Archer at? Is he heading there? Yep, he's doing. It will be a while on Captain Francis before that's all discovered as well. Alright, so Captain Jonathan Archer has been selected to lead the mission into the Delphi Expanse to gather intelligence on the Xindi. Following the loss of the original NX-class Enterprise, Starfleet has gone to great lengths to accelerate the construction of a replacement from unused space frames and storage. The new Enterprise has been given to Archer to command for the duration of the expedition, where contact with Earth is expected to be limited. With a new Warp 5 engine, advanced defensive systems, and a contingent of soldiers from the Military Assault Command Operations, or MACO, the Enterprise is United Earth's best hope for survival. Flagships will be unavailable for construction while Archer is exploring the Delphi Expanse. He's gone off to do that now, and we're going to keep surveying this territory around us and grabbing as much as we can until we hear more from that. A little ways there, a little ways there. We'll send him on over here. First fleet is fully upgraded. Not much else going on right now. I see the Bolians are here. Bolian League, and then you have the Surin League. Okay, here we go. After weeks of fruitless searching in the Expanse, Archer has found his first clue. The owner of a Trillium mining station claims to employ Xindi laborer who would be willing to arrange a meeting for a price. One of the Xindi workers' fingers is provided as evidence, an unfortunate mining accident, apparently, which provokes more questions. The organic residue from the probe that attacked Earth shares a number of genetic markers in common with those from the finger. However, they appear to be from a separate, though related species. That the Zindi may not be a single species confuses the investigation. Archer conveys with Enterprise senior staff to decide how to proceed. I believe Archer in the show Enterprise, I believe they tried to meet with them, and like the prisoner, like the owner of the Trillium mine, tried to grab Archer and a few of the people. So we're just going to use some Makos and abduct them. All right, Archer orders the assault squad of Makos to infiltrate the mining facility and exfiltrate the Xindi worker. Beaming into a remote section of the facility, the team encounters little resistance. Finding Xindi working alone, he reveals his name is Kasich and warns the team that their easy progress is likely a trap to capture them as slave labor. Like I said, the team follows Kasich through the bowels of the facility until they reach a section where the Enterprise's transporters are able to penetrate. However, the facility's security team ambushes them, mortally wounding Kasich before the transporters complete their cycle. Back on the ship, the dying Xindi reveals the location of Xindi homeworld and that 6 separate species of Xindi evolved there, including primates like himself. And Wolf, let's go ahead and get that research station going as well. So the Expanse is here, the Delphi Expanse, and like I said, we don't know exactly where he's at. We just know he's somewhere up in this area. We have arrived at the coordinates of the Xindi home system. However, no habitable worlds can be detected. Instead, an enormous asteroid field fills the star's habitable zone. Using predictive modeling, the science officer is able to confirm that the asteroid field came from a single world between 150 and 200 years ago. Material analysis of the field indicates that the presence of advanced compounds indicate the presence of a warp-varying culture. If this is the Xindi homeworld, it has been broken for a long time. Archer orders to return to the original Expanse search pattern. Urbanizer trait. We got system survey. Got a champion of the people. Okay, let's send them down to survey. Send him over to build a starbase. I'm gonna leave that be for now. No orders. Let's hold up one second. Oh, he's about done. Go ahead and send him over here. So I have him go to Ross 154 and then bang, bang, bang. Alright, the Enterprise has detected a Vulcan distress signal being transmitted from a nearby asteroid field. On inspection, the vessel, the Celaya, is heavily damaged and not responding to hails boarding the vessel. Archer leads a team to make contact with the crew and attempt to effect repairs. Deep in the Vulcan ship, several Vulcan crew members in a frenzied state ambush Archer's team, forcing them to take refuge in the Celaya's control room. Of course, if you've watched Enterprise, you've seen this. This is one of the episodes that takes place when Archer is in the Expanse. They do find the Celaya, which happened to be a ship that Paul was a former officer on. Alright, so analyzing the bio readings from the Vulcan officer stunned unconscious reveals a psychotic effect has been caused by exposure to Trillium D, which pervades asteroid field. So let's investigate a possible cure. Archer orders Enterprise. Archer orders Enterprise medical staff to exhaust all options to provide a cure. Celaya, while the team reinforces their position in the control room. Nearly a day passes before a series of potential cures are provided. However, all require testing, selecting the most likely antidote. Medical team distributes the concoction of Trillium D, neutralizing agents through the life support and umbilical connections of the Celaya's starboard docking port. Within minutes, the entire crew is unconscious, allowing the away team to exit the control room. 7 hours pass, and the crew fail to awaken again, all showing signs of permanent brain damage. Dang. Archer orders the crew to effect repairs to the Celaya before sending her back to Vulcan space on automatic control, with a log of events leading up to the death of the crew. Alright, we have made first contact with the mysterious aliens on Capella system for now. We codenamed them the Thief aliens. Okay, so let's go ahead and get a envoy there. We do first contact. He's still surveying. You're headed over there now. You got a while there as well. You only have 2. We can send you down here. So let's keep going. Andorians are spreading out a little bit. Vulcans System survey. Let's go ahead and send them to Frost 154. Let them build a star base. Oh, yep. I didn't get to it in time. Rehabilitation and Re-Education Center.
Logic dictates that combat is sometimes necessary.
No packs right now. As I've stated before to you guys, if you do these packs, defensive pack, alliance, non-aggression pack, association status with some of these coalitions, you lose the unity. I mean, not the unity, the influence. And the influence is what you need to build star bases. So, like, you can say, he's already that far into it. So let's cancel this job and then we'll reset it. I'll show you guys. See, 75 on influence and then the 90 on your alloys. So you want to make sure that you have enough of that influence. So it will come down. As you can see, you can click on it or hover over it and it'll tell you how much produced. Diplomatic networking's costing me 1. So when you start doing all those other things, research agreement, trade agreement, all that, it'll start counting against you. So just holding off on that until we get to a better point. All right, months of investigation have led Archer to a Xindi mining colony where Kimsite, a key element used in the Xindi probe attack on Earth, is being produced in huge quantities. The mines appear to be surrounded by a number of smaller settlements, with layouts suggesting civilian use. With enough time, materials, we could fashion a series of explosive charges that would destroy the Kimsite mines while avoiding damage in the civilian structures, but any delay could allow the Xindi to collect more Kimsite for their next weapon. So, if you remember on this episode of Enterprise, Archer and I think it is Malcolm Reed and Tucker go down and meet with the Xindi worker. We'll get to that in a minute. That's the flagship. Don't pay no attention. Don't look over there. We're on the story right now. Infiltrating the mining colony, Archer's team have identified the head of operations, have captured him in his home. Questioned the Xindi, a male named Gerlich, reveals how he's been assured the chemosite produced at the colony was for research purposes only. Horrified at the prospect of his work killing millions, Gerlich agrees to help sabotage the next shipment of chemosite and provide the tracking device to enable the Enterprise to follow shipment to wherever these weapons are being produced. Now, new long-range exploration vessel is ready for construction, utilizing experimental technology and enhanced engineering. That will be the NX class Explorer, which you have the Enterprise is the first one, and I believe the second one was the Columbia. So let's go on and get some of this other stuff knocked out real quick. Intermittent subspace readings have led Archer to a planet orbiting a small K-class star. Astonishingly, the planet is inhabited by what appears to be several thousand humans and a smaller number of unknown aliens in 5 small towns. Architecture and farming methods are consistent with those used in the late 19th century North American West. Send the landing party. Alright, Archer has spent several days infiltrating the primitive civilization, learning that the humans in the colony were brought to the world centuries ago by a race called the Skargans. I can't even say it. Who they subsequently overthrew. The captain is troubled to learn that the surviving Sigarians now live in conditions little better than slavery. Whereas the colony appears to be on the brink of a race war that, coupled with several years of poor harvest, could destroy the viability of both populations. Let's quietly try to intervene. Okay, working with progressive elements in the largest settlement, North Star, Captain Archer. Wait a minute. Archer attempted to persuade local authority figures to improve conditions underclass. Though the efforts and attempt has succeeded, reducing tensions, the risk of further conflict between both communities. A decision must now be made whether to reveal the presence. All right, let's reveal United Earth. Landing several Enterprise shuttle pads in the center of the largest settlement in North Star, Archer shocked the colonists by attempting to explain the presence of the Enterprise and their centuries of missed history. In an effort to further unite both Gargan I can hear him saying the name in the damn episode, and I just can't get it out. It's just killing me. The human community behind the promise of future technological support. The attempt succeeded as both communities adapted to the new reality of future support intervention from United Earth. So we found the North Star settlement. With Sakaran and human communities on better terms, the future colony can now be discussed. Archer must emphasize that future contact with United Earth is dependent on success of Enterprise mission, and a number of options are available. Both communities can be relocated to other more habitable United Earth worlds. Alternatively, the human population can be resettled on the human world. The preferred option for many, however, is the continued settlement of the world, which most have now christened North Star after the largest settlement, which with support from United Earth. Alright, we'll support their independent development then. Mendrine are kind of upset about that because we, in the process of going through all that, we put a star base here. He's got 12 to go on Ross, 20 still to go there, so we've got plenty to do here. That construction ship is headed to Crow. Get a shipyard and a trade depot put in here. Alien Federation is formed. Let's check it out, see who it is. Alliance. Oh, let's hold up here. That is between the Ferengi and the Tellarite. Let's check this out real quick. We'll have him start building mining stations and everything there. Only 6. Okay. That'll keep going. Alright, the Expanse. Having followed the Chemosite shipments to the nearby system, the Enterprise has encountered an Andorian vessel, Kamari, under Commander Shran of the Imperial Guard. You guys will remember Shran. He is the one that the Archer ran into at the Pin Jam for the hidden listening post. But if you watch the show Enterprise, you'll see Shran. Jeffrey Combs is the guy who plays him. He also plays a Wei-Yun on Deep Space Nine and a few other spots throughout the Star Trek world. But anyway, Shran offers the Kamari's services to assist the Enterprise, insisting on sending an engineering team to upgrade and repair various systems. Deriding the Vulcan High Command for its lack of support for the United Earth efforts against the Xindi, Archer can't help but feel there's more to the Andorian presence in the Expanse. While the two vessels set at the edge of the system, their sensors detect a massive energy discharge in the inner asteroid belt as a dwarf planet is vaporized, further confirming the threat of another Xindi weapon. Alright, so we're going to accept Shran's assistance. Accepting the Andorians' help pleases Shran, whose crew spends the next few days upgrading various systems aboard Enterprise. Archer and Shran devise a plan to capture the prototype weapon by using Enterprise as bait to lure the Xindi patrol vessels away before allowing the Kamari to beam the weapon on board and disarm it. The mission is successful, and the two vessels rendezvous at the system's orbit cloud to jointly investigate the workings of the weapon. Several undetected safety protocols are tripped, however, and both vessels narrowly avoid destruction as the weapon triggers an overload of its chemosite-laced energy emitters. The Kamari is heavily damaged, and the Shran is forced to accept the assignment of a small contingent of Enterprise engineers to help the vessel limp back to the Andorian space. Initial scans of the weapon reveal a number of potential weaknesses, however, no clues as to the location of any further prototypes. We're getting deeper into the investigation, deeper into the Expanse. I got another system survey completed. Let's head up here. Get some more aliens that we've run across. We're going to check that out as well. Send another envoy out to see about who these people are, maybe. Might be the ones down here in the bottom here. Probably going to be maybe Orions, I think, is generally in this area. Tamarians, Orions, Trill is there. Maybe the, what is, the Antroys? Betazoid. Maybe the Betazoids are down in here. These. On screen. Yep. Here they are. There's the Betazoids. Where are they at? There they are. They have 3 systems right now. Alright. Long weeks spent hunting the Expanse have paid off as the Enterprise has successfully captured a shuttle belonging to the Xindi primate scientists leading their weapons project against Earth, a male named Dagra. Captain Archer must now decide how to take advantage of his new captive. The tactical officer suggests an elaborate ruse using memory-inhibiting drugs and a mock shuttle pod to extract the location of the final Xindi weapon from Dagra, but the resources required are substantial. The initial interrogation reveals little beyond the knowledge that the Xindi apparently believe that destroying Earth is their only hope for survival. So we can abandon Dagra on an uninhabited world, prepare for the deception, or free Dagra as a symbol of goodwill. We're going to prepare for the deception just like they did in Enterprise. Buttheads here just jumped into this system, which is good. They got the whole south side covered. But I'll show you more than that. Anyway, Archer orders the construction of the mock shuttle interior as per the tactical officer's proposal using memory-inhibiting drugs. Archer is able to persuade Dagra. 2 of them have been prisoners of the Xindi reptilians for several years. Following the destruction of Earth and the reptilians' subsequent betrayal of other Xindi species. Dagra reveals that the Xindi were convinced to attack Earth by trans-dimensional beings who presented themselves as Xindi's saviors. After a series of fake attacks on the shuttle and a promise by Jonathan Archer to rescue Dagra's family, the location of the Xindi weapon is revealed at Prime. The simulation is terminated and Dagra's short-term memory wiped in an attempt to generate sympathy for their cause. Archer then offers Dagra and his crew their freedom, unsuspecting that the weapon's location has been compromised. The Noblian have been given association status to that group. A Betazoid will establish a embassy. I should have jumped on that, but that's alright. We need to keep going here, keep going. 7 research agreements. That's interesting. Okay, contact with the USS Franklin has been lost while on warp between systems. Oh, geez. Okay. Where was that at? That must have been here, maybe? Or down in here somewhere. Alright, the Enterprise arrives at the Xindi system, almost immediately being fired upon by many Xindi warships patrolling the area. The attack is soon halted, though, as a squadron of Xindi primate and Xindi Everal ships forms a protective escort around the Enterprise. Intense bursts of communication are detected between the various Xindi vessels until at last a shuttle docks with the Enterprise and the Xindi primate security detachment offers to escort Captain Archer in the Xindi council chambers to present his case in person. Alright, Archer presents his evidence to the Xindi council proving Earth's innocence. Xindi fears that Earth would seek to destroy their species are shown to be fabrication of the transdimensional beings who themselves have created a subspace instabilities in the Delphi Expanse to allow the region to be inhabitable to their kind. The primate and Everal representatives are convinced, with the aquatics demanding more time to consider their response. However, the reptilians and insectoids are enraged by this. Seizing control of the weapon, the reptilians and insectoids launch the device on a direct course to Earth, while the Enterprise races to try to catch it. Blech. While the Enterprise races to try and catch up with it. I cannot talk today. We will not fail. And with that, we're going to call it here. And when we come back, you guys will get to see if we can hold out and outlast the Xindi weapon. But until then, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. And we'll see you guys